What you're about to hear is not comfortable, but it's necessary. Most people live their lives believing that being good means carrying other people's pain. They believe that sacrifice is love, that loyalty means endurance, and that suffering proves moral character. But that belief is not strength. It's self-erasure disguised as virtue. Most people confuse kindness with self-destruction. They think being a good person means never saying no, never walking away, and never protecting their own peace. They believe that love means staying even when they're being drained, used, and broken. Over time, this belief becomes a quiet form of sabotage. The truth is simple and hard at the same time. Not everyone can be saved. Not everyone wants to change. And not everyone deserves access to your energy, your time, your money, or your spirit. Some people are not drowning by accident. Some people are living in chaos by choice. There are people who are not looking for a hand up. They're looking for something to hold on to while they stay exactly the same. If you offer them a hand, they will not climb. They'll pull you down. They will use your strength as a raft while you slowly sink. This is not about cruelty. This is not about becoming cold. This is about survival. This is about learning the difference between compassion and self-destruction. This is about understanding that preserving your peace is not selfish. It's necessary. Most people who fall into the savior trap do not do it out of ego. They do it out of conditioning. They were taught that their value comes from what they give. They were taught that love means endurance. They were taught that saying no is betrayal and walking away is failure. This creates a dangerous mindset where worth is measured by suffering. The more pain you carry for others, the more good you believe you are. The more you sacrifice yourself, the more moral you feel. Over time, this becomes an identity. You stop seeing yourself as a person and start seeing yourself as a tool. But energy is limited. Time is limited. Power is limited. Life is limited. When you pour yourself into people who refuse to grow, you're not being noble. You're draining your future. You're funding your own destruction. Imagine a ship with limited space and limited supplies. If you bring everyone on board without judgment, the ship does not become loving. It sinks. Everybody dies, including the innocent. Survival requires selection. Protection requires boundaries. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is step back. Sometimes the most powerful act is silence. Sometimes the most healing choice is letting someone face the consequences of their own behavior. When you rescue people from every fall, you steal their lesson. You interrupt growth. You create dependence. This is where clarity begins. This is where strength replaces guilt. This is where compassion becomes intelligent instead of blind. The architect of chaos. We all know them. This person is always surrounded by disaster. Every conversation is a new crisis, a new emergency, a new tragedy. At first, you feel compassion, you feel concern, you want to help. You lend money, you give advice, you open doors. For a short time, things seem better. Then the chaos returns. Another job lost, another relationship destroyed, another crisis, another excuse, another story. The pattern never changes. This is not bad luck. This is poor judgment, weak discipline, and refusal to take responsibility. This person creates the problems they complain about. They live in disorder and call it fate. If you attach yourself to this person, their chaos becomes your chaos. Their instability becomes your instability. Their problems become your problems. You cannot stabilize someone who is addicted to disorder. Stepping away is not cruelty in this case. It's protection. Let them build their own shelter. Let them learn their own lessons. You cannot save someone who refuses structure. The bottomless pit. This person consumes help and resents you for giving it. At first, they're grateful. Then they become comfortable. Then they become entitled. Then they become angry when you hesitate. They do not see your help as kindness. They see it as something you owe them. The more you give, the more they expect. The more you sacrifice, the more they demand. Nothing is ever enough. No support is sufficient. No help fills the void, because the void is not material. It's internal. Dependence creates resentment. People grow to hate those they rely on. Your strength reminds them of their weakness. Your generosity highlights their failure to provide for themselves. If someone becomes angry when you set a boundary, they were never grateful. They were dependent. That's not love. That's extraction. The smiling saboteur. This person looks supportive, but secretly resents your growth. They smile, but their words carry doubt. They disguise jealousy as concern. They poison confidence with fake care. They're close to you, familiar, comfortable. They cannot stand your progress because it exposes their stagnation. Instead of rising, they try to pull you down. They plant fear. They create doubt. They slow momentum. They weaken belief. They sabotage quietly. You cannot heal envy. You cannot fix insecurity. You cannot save someone who needs you small to feel safe. Silence protects you. Privacy protects you. Distance protects you. The professional victim. This person builds an identity around suffering. Pain becomes their currency. Weakness becomes their power. Sympathy becomes their control. They do not want healing. They want attention. They do not want freedom. They want rescue. They don't want change. They want protection from responsibility. Every solution you offer becomes a new excuse. Every ladder becomes a burden. Every rope becomes pain. Every effort becomes a rejection. When you stop saving them, they turn on you. They rewrite the story. They make you the villain. They make themselves the victim again. You cannot rescue someone who survives through helplessness. You only teach them to stay broken. The arrogant fool. This person refuses wisdom. They love their own opinion more than the truth. They repeat the same mistakes and blame everyone else. They do not want guidance. They want validation. They do not seek truth. They seek comfort. You cannot reason someone out of a mindset they did not reason themselves into. Logic is useless against ego. Let reality teach them. Let consequences educate them. Silence protects your sanity. The Scorpion. This person betrays repeatedly and promises change every time. They cry, they swear, they vow transformation, and they repeat the behavior. Patterns are not accidents. Character is not random. Behavior predicts behavior. Every time you forgive without boundaries, you train them to hurt you. Every time you return, you teach them that betrayal has no cost. Some people do not change because destruction is their nature. Protection is not cruelty. Distance is not hatred. Separation is damn sure not evil. Sometimes survival requires amputation. This is the shift from savior to sovereign. A savior burns himself to warm others. A sovereign builds a lighthouse. The light is there, but the waves are not entered. You are not responsible for other people's growth. You're responsible for your own life. When you stop saving the unsavable, your energy returns. Your peace returns. Your health improves. Your mind clears. Your life stabilizes. You become calm. You become grounded. You become powerful without force. You help fewer people, but you help the right ones. The strongest form of love is discernment. The highest form of compassion is clarity. The deepest form of strength is restraint. And the greatest freedom you will ever experience is the freedom to let go without guilt. And I can't tell you how many times I've seen this play out. I've seen this play out for whole lifetimes. The proximity of an individual stays the same with the person who's always giving and always kind. And no matter what else happens in life, no matter what other changes, negative or positive, they go through, it's always the same. And it's a relationship that just but it is toxic. But the giver, the kind one, doesn't realize how they're choking their own self off. And I find this a lot in families. I find this a lot in families where you have parents, you have children, the children grow up, and those rhythms start from early. You have that child who always complains about not getting the same attention, and the mother, and I'm picking on the mother, it could be the father, but you know what? It's usually the mother that tries to make up for this perceived lack of attention that's put into her head. So she has to do more for that child than the other children. She doesn't have to. She can give the same love and attention, but that child has manipulated that mother to make that mother think that what they give is never enough and they have to give a little extra. And it's pretty much the fault of the mother while that child is failing. They don't say that, but they take their time and they get that mother in a certain mindset. And as that child gets older, teenage years, young adulthood, grown up, if that mother still survives, it's the same thing. But now it's on automatic. This is just an example. This could be any pairing. It could be roommates that grew up together. It could be marriages, of course. It could be someone in a marriage who sees this flaw in you from childhood and manipulates it against you. It's like so many different ways that people take advantage of you because of your kindness. It's fascinating to me, and I can see it straight up because I study these things. I'm not a scholar. I'm not in college or some school. I have a degree, but I have a degree in experience in life. And I tell you, once you see it, you can never not see it. And you'll see it in different situations, just the same way with the other topics that we talk about. Certain things, when you uncover them, it's a certain pattern and it never seems to fail. Anyway, think about the people that you've known in your life. Think about the people in your family, possibly. I'm not in your business, so I'm not trying to say it's your family. All I'm saying is that study those energies around you, those proximities, those entities, those people around you who may fit this mold, and others, like from the other shows that we've talked about. And to me, it's a never-ending, unlimited amount of things that we can point out that actually make it easier for us to cut through life like a hot knife through butter. It makes it easier for us, and it makes us easier to retain and save our energy for the people who need it. And for ourselves, don't we need it? Shouldn't we pay ourselves first with the energy that we cultivated, the wisdom that we have? Oftentimes we feel bad and we just give it up so easy. No, it's got to stop. You got to live your life. You have to enjoy your life. And you have to understand that not only do you protect your peace, but you come first. Because if you're not here, alive, they'll go on to someone else with the same weakness and play them for all the energy that they have. This is Lance Scurv, your host of Scurv Podcast. Go to lancescurvx.com, enter your email, sign up, and get all of the content that we produce, plus a lot that you will never see on social media, directly into your inbox. That way, no shadow banning, no loss of content can stop you from getting what we put out. It's been enjoyable. Much love to you all. Thank you so much for being here and riding with me. I truly, truly appreciate it. Much love. Peace.